Hey everyone, I'm back on a camping trip. We're going up to around 9,100 foot elevation. I'll be camping out of my 4Runner with awning and tent. And I'll also show you why I won't be using my tent as often in the future. And we do a small hike from the campsite. I like to set up my awning first to get things started. Of course, the next step is to set up the tent. I already had it out of the bag. It was just sitting in the back of my car there. So I just plopped it on the ground. Setting up the tent always seems more daunting than it really is. I usually have it up in about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. The temperatures range from the mid to high 50s and down to the mid to high 30s. And as you know, I don't give away where my campsites are. Just figure this is somewhere around the middle of Colorado.
Hello everybody, I'm back out camping, and this is my campsite for the night. It'll be one night, that's it. Yeah, I've been to this campsite before. I like it. It's nice and quiet today. I haven't seen any cars driving. Past some RVs, I guess, on the way, but not a whole lot. So I've heard some, actually an ATV or motorcycle may have gone by. I think it did once or twice, actually. But I wasn't paying attention. It wasn't that bad, you know. I was very hesitant to come here. To get here this early, which is not early. I got here late in the afternoon, real late in the afternoon, because it kept saying it was going to be really windy, like averaging 20 miles per hour, and that's bad when setting this tent, actually setting the awning up. Wind gusts up to 40 or over 40, so that would be horrible on that. But then the forecast quickly changed. I was getting ready to go. I was about to go anyway, and I checked it one last time, and the wind went way down. So I think the wind changed somewhere on its way here, because it's just a different. Now it says averaging 10 miles per hour, but it's been averaging more than that since I got here, since about maybe a few minutes ago. The wind really calmed down now. It was windy, but not that bad. It wasn't bad enough for me to set it up. So anyway, it's nice. I don't like the wind. Can't set this up in the wind. In heavy winds, it'll tear it apart. It did it once and break a piece off, and now I got to deal with that every time. I like how I have this, I was able to set this up in this direction. The wind is coming from behind me. So I got the tent is protected by the car, by the wind, from the wind, and the fire as well. I could have gone down a little bit farther down that way, but it's good. So, be protected from the wind some, although it's wrapping around, so. But, right here, there's no wind. Get a little bit right here. And it picks up pretty good here. And it's not that windy right now. Got some gusts though. The wind has calmed down, but it's, it just came back up for a few minutes or so, maybe 10 minutes. So, I don't know. I'd like to light a fire log. I have a fire log. I think it's going to be too damp. All the wood around here, I don't want to burn it because all the snow melts, it's going to be damp. It's gonna be smoky. I hate smoky fires. I will not deal with a smoky fire. Just put it out. So I don't even know what time it is. I would guess around 6, 7. Sun will go down there. That way, that direction. Got mostly cloudy skies and some winds. Not too bad, you know. Like I said earlier. But I don't know. I'm wearing my work shoes. I need to change out of those. I have a little bit of a, you know, I don't have a tailgate, but I have a little spot here where I can sit changing my shoes because, whoops, I don't want to get these shoes dirty. I don't want to ruin them for work. I need clean shoes. That's what always happens, and these are very cheap shoes. They're already falling apart. Holy crap. Worse each day.
We have 2 military helicopters fly by. We'll get a closer look at those. I am eating a Caesar salad out of a bag here.
It's a little noisy around here. Of course, I don't mind the birds. Don't mind the motorcycle too much. It's not being obnoxious. Yeah, I like this campsite. I've stayed here a few times. Turn this light off. I have some neighbors. You can't even see them. They don't have any lights on. But they are that way, in case You can see me. I don't think you can, but I don't know. They're probably, what is that, a quarter of a mile away? But I can hear them some. I think I can hear the car doors, so they can hear my car doors, I'm sure. At least when I'm the ones that are facing their direction. Yeah, it's pretty dark. It's probably around 9, probably around 10 o'clock. I'm not sure. But yeah, here I am, the camp. Oh, yeah. I'm just drinking seltzer water. I didn't bring any beer or any alcohol. Yeah, I got a fire log going. I have a little dome light under my front of my car. Underneath it, under the engine area, under the front. I also have one hanging from my... I have another light hanging from my hitch, where the hitch goes. And I have another lamp right there. Lantern, LED lantern. It's a quiet night. It's cloudy. It's very cloudy. I can see just about 3 stars right now. So I don't think there'll be any stars, any overnight stars on this video. Yeah, I'm just hanging out here. Food is in the vehicle at all times, unless I'm eating it. That helps with the bears, keep away the bears, and mountain lions are around here too. But you know that I never see anything. Yeah, I don't even see bugs around here. But yeah, I have some tarp tape that I forgot I even had. I'm going to try to put that on my tent. It needs some repairing for sure. I just installed some tarp tape. This roll right here. King Mountain. Seems to work pretty good. Never used it before. I bought it, I don't know, 6 months ago or something. And I was like, why did I buy this? No, I just trying it here and it works pretty good. I got some holes in my bottom of my the floor here in the tent. Just patching those up. Another hole right there, just a little one. I previously patched this one with duct tape. That's held up as well. Not duct tape, but black Gorilla tape. And I might use it on the bottom of this zipper, which is separated. So if there's something crawl right in there, I'm definitely going to use it there just to repair that. Use it as a repair on that zipper. Yeah, see how it separates here? It's having a separation problem. Like above this one even though it's doing that. So, I mean that goes all the way up there. I'm going to have to see what I can do here. Good morning. Gosh, what time is it? I slept a little late, I think. It's past morning. Alright, I'm gonna get up. douse the fire there. Still need to switch it around a little bit. But always douse your fires with water. This is why I may never be using this tent again. This zipper. Well, I'll have to show you once I have it. Anyway, the zipper won't, when you zip it, it's really hard to zip. And it comes apart, so it only stays together exactly where the zipper is. I'll show you here in a sec. See? And you got this gap here. And it does this over the whole thing. So I can't just camp, and I can't be in here with this thing just open like this. So I don't know. I'm thinking of just I could tarp tape it all together, and then just not have door access. Yeah. So this will be the last time I'm using this tent, I think, for a while. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I just don't know. I don't think I can use it with my setup here. If I did, I couldn't open the door. And I mean, what I could do is tape this all up. I could make it secure that way. But then I couldn't access the door. And I don't know if I would even want it that way, because then I'd always have to get out. I don't know, maybe I could still use it in the winter, but I don't know. There's so many reasons not to use this in the winter. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's gonna just be the awning from now on until I figure out what to do with this. Maybe when it's too cold, I can use this, to keep heat in. Still use this to keep the heat in, but to have a warm place. But I won't be able to access the doors. That would be the only issue with that. But I don't know. I can work around that, I guess. But on most trips, I don't think I'll be using this anymore. Okay. I don't know if you can see right there. There's a truck parked up there on top. That's my closest neighbor. I could hear a little bit last night. Like I could hear car door, which means they could hear my car door. They weren't loud. Hope I wasn't loud. I don't think I was loud. Had radio on, just not even all that long. But it wasn't loud. And inside the vehicle before I went to sleep, because I was cold. I was a little cold last night for some reason. But they couldn't hear that either, I'm sure. There's 4 UHVs, I guess they're called. Drove by this morning. I don't know, a little bit ago. Drove by, went up that way, and then came back. And then people from the truck. I think it was a guy and a child. They drove by once, and then came back as well. I might be probably the only one out here without an ATV or UHV, whatever they are.
There's a nice short trail out from the campsite here.
some semi-fresh scat, it looks like. I don't know what that is. It'd be a small... Almost looks like a cat type, but it's really small. It's a dirt road down there for ATVs and four-wheel drive Jeeps. I think I tried that once and it got a little rough, a little too rough for me at the time. That was like a year ago. But yeah, not much for views up here. It's mostly you see trees, but it's a nice campsite. I like it. You can see my vehicle right there. Campsite. I got the tent down. It's probably the last time I'll use that tent, at least for a good while. I might use it again, you know, when it's cold. I can use the heat to hold the heat in, but I won't be able to access the vehicle from inside the tent. So that puts a big damper on it. Otherwise, you know, only if I really need the heat, which I do a lot of the times because I'm in Colorado. So high elevation, it always gets cold at night. Almost all the time. I did every time last year. But yeah, I got awning up still, so I always have that. I'm thinking of getting a small SUV tent. Gosh, it's not even a tent. What are these called? Like it just hangs down, holds up with the back door. Holds it up when it's up, and it just hangs down below that. It's very small. I don't know. I've had one of those before. I'm thinking of doing that again. I don't know, possibly. These are so much easier. A lot less weight and baggage. And I can use I don't know, I'll get into that later, some other time. I guess that's about it. I'm about to wrap it up, about to go here. Just a little bit. Just need to take down the awning. I think I'm going to finish eating and then I'll go.
Well, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.